So make sure you like this video as you are coming in. So I was listening to True T. I'm a fan of hers. And I did not realize that there was like so much beef and drama, on YouTube with her and, I guess some other bloggers that are jealous of her. Um, all I could say is shame, shame, shame. I don't have any issues, with anybody. I know I did a video on her and people were like coming at me and you need to take this down and um we just love True T so much. And I'm like, I love her too, so it's just like, and I already told y'all, you know, um, I talk about everybody and everything on my channel, and when you decide to do this, right, you are going to be talked about. You are. You are going to be talked about. The people, honey, may be down to the lipstick alley talking about you. Either way, people are going to have an opinion of you. But, I just was oblivious to all of this. I just didn't know so many people was, jealous of her and copying off of her. And I really like her. She has a certain amount of sass and sophistication, with her content. And I truly wish her well. Y'all make sure y'all keep supporting that sister and her content, her commentary. And I just really don't want her to leave the YT because of other people trying to copy her style and trying to sabotage her. And and it can get discouraging as a content creator, when people are coming at you hard and throwing your name under the bus and, just everybody coming at you from all these different directions. It's unfortunate. And it's unfortunate, that it comes with the job. But yeah, honey, I just had no clue, because I know I had people coming at me like, well, you have an issue with her? No. The information that I found, it was online, and some people were saying some things. I gave her props in my video because I really do enjoy her. And when I went to watch her channel, I didn't know I was gonna laugh like that. It was the kind of laugh where it's like, honey, if I keep laughing, I'm going to end up peeing on myself. I was just so tickled, by her commentary and how she was just dragging. When I tell you she was turning them Love and Marriage Huntsville people every which way but loose. Okay, like, honey. And that takes a lot of skill, to be able to do. And I'm not somebody easily like entertained, because I break YouTube down in like sectors. Like, there are content creators where you go to them not so much for their commentary, but they're first, right, with the news, right? And then you may go to this person because they go put a little bit of sauce and flavor, right, with their commentary on, just whatever they're talking about. So there are just certain people that I go to, to get what I need. And I feel like everybody is doing a good job. Everybody is, talented in their own right. And it's just like, can we all just get along? Like, I felt bad for her after hearing her last video that, just so many people, have been coming down hard on her and, making her not want to do commentary. I know a lot of people love her. I know, like, most of the comments that I got on the video I did on her, and then I talked about some other stuff, so it wasn't just about her. A lot of people said that, they loved her, and I loved her, so I just wanted to put that out there. I don't have any beef or issues with her. Y'all know who I don't like, okay? Y'all know who I don't like and who I don't trust. But everybody else, that's out in these YouTube streets, honey, like, I don't have nothing, negatives to say. I don't have no beef with nobody. Okay, y'all know I mind my business, okay, and I stay up over here. Okay, oh, don't do the ghetto. Get that ghetto shit out of here. I do my impersonations, and and then we break stuff down. We put it in lowest terms, and depending on what I'm talking about. So yeah. Um, but with that being said, like I said, y'all make sure to continue to support our sis True T. Just such a talent, right? And she works really hard, and I'm just sad to hear that she's going through all of that. I really am. But anyways, I wanted to get into this whole situation with Carlos and Heavenly, right? So Heavenly has did a video, and she kind of alluded to the fact that she's not going to be on Messy Mondays anymore with Carlos, and she talked to Daddy, and she's thinking about not doing it anymore. And my whole thing is this, right? Heavenly always says that shit. Like, when are y'all gonna stop taking her seriously? She always has a talk with Daddy. Didn't she tell us she wasn't going to review the Married to Medicine reunions with Carlos? She told us that. That was a lie, because she ended up reviewing the reunions with him, right? So she had said, before that, Daddy wanted her to, and I'm talking about Dr. Damon, her husband, he wanted her to review other stuff and talk about her finance stuff. But this is the thing with YouTube, right? Because I saw Heavenly's numbers when she was trying to talk about that finance stuff. And a lot of people don't want to hear about that finance stuff, because it's not so much people don't care about money. It's just people have only a certain amount of money. They don't have Heavenly's money. So they're not going to probably be all that interested with investing and buying properties and flipping them and, doing all of that. Heavenly had mentioned before that it's important for her to incorporate the mess with the finance, and I think that that's the best way to do it. As a content creator, you have to make adjustments, right? So you have to, bring what you want to talk about, and then, like I said, it's all about the OJs, right? You got to give the people what they want. Okay, that's really a thing on here. So you gotta do that. But just doing commentary on just finances for heavenlykimes, don't nobody want to hear that. We want the mess. We want the finance commentary. I think she should continue to do them. This whole thing with Carlos, child, just watch what people do. She copies Carlos. Now she's interviewing the people on his show and Love and Hip Hop and all these other celebrities. She copies off of what people do. So she loves Carlos. Don't let Heavenly fool you. Heavenly's messy ass is not going anywhere. Okay, she loves, to me, and I'm a fan of Heavenly, she loves saying things, that's going to get her some attention, that's going to cause shock. That way people can be like, oh, don't go. Don't go, Heavenly, please. Just keep, because Messy Mondays is a thing. It's fun. It's great to hear from Carlos. He's a producer. He's messy and he's funny and entertaining. Heavenly is funny and entertaining. It's a good time, right? You have your cocktail, and it's all in fun. So I don't believe she's going anywhere. I've seen this song and dance from her before, and I'm not buying it. What do y'all think? Okay, but there are some people online speculating about this. Okay? They're speculating about Heavenly all of a sudden wanting to quit and what episode made her want to quit. A lot of people are saying it came about with the whole Marquez. I forgot his name. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. Y'all know Trisha's husband, honey, not her ex-husband, her husband. Okay? So, I don't know what episode it was, but I just want to read some comments to see what the people think. So, one person says, when Carlos King said that there was a love triangle, Marquise said square. Martell's name was barely mentioned in that interview, which leads me to believe that there was for sure a lot of editing. Now, I did remember seeing Carlos getting offended by Marquez, I'll call him that, saying the show is edited and it's how they edited, and Carlos hurried up and corrected him, and we don't edit and we don't be, we go off of what y'all tell us, and and then Heavenly was allegedly rolling her eyes, and so and then Heavenly has also mentioned that they don't show all of Married to Medicine. They kind of show us what they want us, to see. So do y'all feel like that's really a thing on Love and Marriage Huntsville? Let me finish reading what this person said. And Martell's name was cut out of the conversation. Carlos King will always protect his favorite plaything. Not plaything. Okay, so another person says, you could tell that Carlos and Dr. Heavenly were texting each other. I believe Marquez too. He may have embellished some things, but he wasn't lying. I don't believe nothing that man say, because he tried to say he didn't abandon them children. But meanwhile, when we got down to the damn show, you did abandon your children and Trisha, and you was upset and jealous that the daughter felt like Ken was more of her father than you. You felt a way. So I don't know why y'all trusting him all of a sudden. Another person says, Heavenly didn't agree with Trish at all. She just gave her advice to be a better partner. She gave Ken much praise. With Marquez, she was listening to understand, and he basically said the same thing Ken said, that Trish has poor communication and too much trauma that it's hard to deal with. And yeah, Marquez kept saying that Trisha was already messed up before, she got with him, so... And I'm like, nigga, you didn't help it by abandoning her when her parents died like that. And her sister, you abandoned her. That's a lot. And then for you to get upset that she moved on, and then he tried to double talk on the interview. No, I was supportive. Nigga, I don't believe it. I don't believe nothing you say. I don't do the ghetto. Get that ghetto shit out of here. Okay, so yeah, a lot of people are saying that they fell out over the interview that Marquez, is that how to pronounce it, you guys? Put it in the comments, I forgot. Because, honey, he get on my last damn nerves. Another person says, I think that she and Carlos had heated words in the interview on Monday night, and it upset her. And she talked with her husband about it because she was upset with Carlos. Perhaps he told her that she needs to back away from Carlos and the messy Monday show. I don't know, but I do think that she and Carlos had a heated conversation about the show. And in my opinion, Carlos' time as a producer is running out in every direction. What do y'all think of that? A lot of people don't like Carlos. I told y'all I like Carlos. I don't agree with everything he do or say, but I do, I do like Carlos. And Heavenly is over there copying him, because before, her ass was not interviewing all them damn people. Okay? That's something that I gotta agree with Mariah on. She do be, I don't know, who else was it? It was somebody else that said she be copying people. Maybe Toya. I'm still team Heavenly though, so don't get it twisted. Heavenly is my favorite. But Heavenly do be copying people. She was copying off Toya on Married to Medicine, copying off Mariah hair and the blonde, and so she had, that's kind of what Heavenly does. Okay, and honey, y'all know that Daddy may have put his foot down, but Heavenly ain't gonna listen. Okay, because she probably low-key bored with Daddy. She probably love him and he a good man, Savannah, but she get bored with him, you know. And Heavenly go be back on here, honey, with Carlos with the mess. So honey, y'all can save all of this. Okay? So another person says, child, Dr. Heavenly needs to change her last name to Dr. Devilish. Dr. Devilish has always been off the chain and unhinged. The only difference between Dr. Devilish and Wanda is a degree. I no longer will follow anything else Dr. Devilish has to say or do. She has no class. Ooh, child. You a bit upset, honey, in your feelings, honey, okay? But yeah, these people gonna be right back together reviewing Married to Medicine. Married to Medicine has wrapped, I guess, for some weeks now, so that's all done. So yeah, they gonna be right back at it. I think that Heavenly says things for shock value, just to see, if anybody would care, honey. But her ass would be right back, okay? She'll be right back. And it doesn't matter what Damon says. We know that Heavenly is running the show. Damon just thinks he's in charge. Damon has my birthday, honey. Okay? So you know he a good man. But yeah, I don't believe Heavenly. She always, yeah, I'm about to Heavenly is full of it. I know Heavenly full of it when she say, I'm going to say this and then I'm going to take it back. Bitch, you can't say something and take it back. You just listen. That's where I got listen from. Shout out to Heavenly, honey, for that. I love that about her. A lot of people I notice in Miami, from Miami, they say listen. I just love that. So I hung on to that, right? But yeah, her ass ain't going nowhere. And they gonna be back with the foolishness. Watch it for Messy Mondays. Okay? Because Heavenly, this gives her life. Okay? This gives her life. She loves talking about mess. And y'all know Carlos stay with the mess. So they'll be back. And I don't believe, their little dynamic duo is not going nowhere. Okay? All right, and I will check you guys out in the next video.